Creating alerts in HailStrike is pretty easy. The way that you would do it is log into your account, and then you'll be taken to your dashboard. And from here you can see over in the right, we've got the alerts tab that's highlighted right now. And under it are two different types of alerts, radar and spotter. It's important to understand the difference of these two and see how they can work for you. We're going to start off and create a spotter alert. Once you click this button, you're taken to your HailStrike app. And from here, you see there is alerts up in the top bar, and we're going to click on that. And you can see the spotter alerts window has opened up. And right now, we've already created one for Dallas, and I'll let you see what those look like. Basically, you create a phone number that you want the alert to go to, what carrier service you use. You can also get an email to your main account that you registered with. You can get an email that would be sent there. You can name your alert zone, then you can define it, and we'll go through all these steps. And then which type of activity you'd like to be alerted for, and minimum sizes and so forth. So that's what they look like. I'm going to go through the steps of creating one from scratch. We'll just click on alerts again. We're going to go to new alert, and we're going to put in a phone number. And let's say that is on T-Mobile, and we've got it select to send an email, so you can either get an email, text, and or both. And right now we've got it set up to receive both an email and a text. You can enable either one or both, whichever you prefer. Now we're going to name our alert, so we're just going to call it a test alert. And then we have options of how to define the area that we want to receive the alert for. Right now we've got it set to entire nation. So this would send us an email and a text if there was any hail in the entire nation, which could get pretty busy. I don't know that I would suggest using that unless you have service across the entire nation. But you can select the other types of activity you'd like to get notifications for here. We're going to go to state county. So it defaults to alphabetical. We'll go down to, let's go to Tennessee, and then it loads the all the counties. But also you have the option for the whole state. So this would be an alert that would go to you for any activity of hail in Tennessee. Or you can be more specific and use the drop down and go to Shelby County in Tennessee, and we're going to get hail, and let's say that we want any alert that's greater than 1 inch. So now this alert would send an email, a text. The name of it is test alert. It would cover Shelby County inside Tennessee for any kind of hail greater than 1 inch. And we also have the quiet mode, or I call it the marriage saver. With the quiet mode, from 9 p.m. to 8 a.m., the email alerts are sent. However, if you have a SMS text, it would not go to your text. So when you got up and checked your email, the alert would be in there. Okay, so this is all good. You can send a test alert to your phone just to make sure that it works. We're going to skip that and just go to save. And then you go to your summary page, and you can see we have 8 slots remaining because you have 10 total spotter alerts that you can set up with your account. And here is the one we did, and you can see we can also access some of the editing things outside. You can temporarily turn off the alert. Maybe you want to just have it on at a certain time, or if you're on vacation, you can turn it back on. And then you can also decide, do I want to get a text, an email, and or both. And then from here, you can either edit the alert that we just created, or you could delete the alert altogether. So that's how you would set up a spotter alert. Now we're going to go back to our dashboard and go to radar alerts. This takes you to a different page on the website, and you can see that we've already got 2 set up here, one for Alabama and one for Tennessee. You can select whether to activate the alert altogether. You can determine whether you want to get text, emails, or both, and it has a quiet mode as well. And you can edit the alert. we're going to go through the steps of just creating one real quickly for let's do a different state. Let's do Louisiana. And we're going to get real-time alerts. That's another thing. These are sent out as soon as the radar detects the activity. You'll get an alert, and this one will go to this email address. And you can enter more than one simply by adding a comma. So now you've got two different emails that this alert would go to. And then you've got the option for text alerts. So in this case, we don't have any set up right now. We're going to activate that, put in a phone number and the name on that. And then we're going to activate that one. So you could put in a few different phone numbers for different people and have them active as you wish. And it's got the quiet mode the same as it was in the spotter alert. So now we'll just hit save. And now you'll see that the alert we created is right here, Louisiana. It's active. It's going to send a text alert, and it's going to send the email to both of these email addresses. And you can edit the alert if you'd like to as well. So that's how you set up alerts between spotter alerts and radar alerts. Spotter alerts are coming from the spotter network from the National Weather Service. Those are actual people on the ground, trained spotters who are calling in activity that they're witnessing. Whereas if you're using a radar alert, that is coming from the radar directly. Both alerts can be issued real time. It really just depends on when the alert's received by the National Weather Service, because a spotter may take a delayed time to report the activity. Anything that's coming through here will immediately be sent out in an alert notification to you when the radar picks it up, so there's no delay whatsoever. So that's how the alerts work. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with us.
The National Weather